Here at Nixa Public Schools, the safety of our students is our #1 priority during an emergency or crisis. So make sure you know the district's crisis plan. In the event of a crisis, make sure you're always prepared to be in your classroom for long periods of time. Make sure you know where all the primary and alternative exits are located. Please make sure you know where all the meeting spots are for your building, and make sure all the subs are kept up to date on what they need to do. I know it's difficult, but in the middle of a crisis, it is imperative that you stay off of all forms of communication like cell phones and social media, because false information spreads way too quickly when you don't. There will be a time in many crisis situations where there will be a void of information outside of the initial command. But your main job is to always keep your focus on your students so they will remain as calm and as safe as possible. We will do our best to provide you with information as soon as we are able. But how you will handle a crisis situation depends on two things: secure mode and lockdown. Well, what's the difference? A lockdown means that all the doors in the building are locked and everything stops and the students are in duck and cover. Secure mode means that the activity inside the building is normal, but there is controlled access to the building. If a weather-related warning is issued, stay calm, stay with your students, and take appropriate action. In the event there is a fire, and it can be easily contained with the use of a fire extinguisher, use the pass method to operate the extinguisher. Pull the pin at the top of the extinguisher. Aim at the base of the fire, not the flames. This is important. In order to put out the fire, you must extinguish the fuel. Squeeze the lever slowly. This will release the extinguishing agent in the extinguisher. If the handle is released, the discharge will stop. Sweep from side to side. Using a sweeping motion, move the fire extinguisher back and forth until the fire is completely out. Operate the extinguisher from a safe distance, which is several feet away, and then move towards the fire once it starts to diminish. But be sure to read the instructions on your fire extinguisher. Different fire extinguishers recommend operating them from different distances. Remember, aim at the base of the fire, not the flames. If the fire cannot be contained with a fire extinguisher, or if the fire does not respond well after you've used the fire extinguisher, remove yourself and your students to safety quickly. I know that's a lot of information, so if you have any questions, please make sure and check with your school administrator. But know that above all, the safety of our students is our #1 priority at Nixa Public Schools.